Hi, this is Bill Tainter doing a quick market review of the 23rd, and had a few good trades, had a few bad trades. Continued learning. So here's the trends. Again, I'm just kind of highlighting swings. Breaks down, breaks down, breaks, retest. I'm looking for. And here's a red 90.75, and check it out. It's down here. U.S. is open, and it's starting. It struggles and it starts to push. So I parked a sell and had some slippage. Got filled at 90.76, and it went to 78. 2-pip drawdown turned, and I took profits at this high, and it struggled down here and started to wick up. So I kind of tightened it up and down it went. So I left a lot on the table today, which is extremely disappointing and painful. 75 to 20, there's 50 pips, roughly 60 pips I left on the table. Who knows how far it's going to go. So just pinching a little bit too tight, my fault. Here's a great trade on the 32.80 buy. Trend is up, trend is up, trend is up. Can't go higher. Sets up, pulls back, tries to, comes back, doesn't get back there, comes all the way to the black. You just buy it. Step right in. 32.86 with the spread. Came right down, nailed the buy, went perfect, squeezed out the top. This is before the U.S. Open. Popped it, went right up, took 2 off at 19 and 20, came back, and then it did this false breakdown. And so I'm like, oh, it's going to continue down. So when it came up to this trend line in a gray 32.93, I sold it, but the problem is it closed dojied above right there. I should have been right here shutting it down. It wicked above and came down, and then it powered, and then the London closed, and then it just shot a mile. Ugh, it just went a mile against me. So I got blown out. My fault. I should have exited tighter right here. So lesson learned, my mistake. And here on the hour, this is the pound on an hour. So this is a gorgeous stair step. Look at this. Sets up a high and a low. Peaks, breaks, comes back. Stair steps up nicely, can't go higher. All of a sudden it breaks this trend line, and it breaks a red. So when it, and this actually was an accidental entry. I went to do chart trader, and I did sniper by accident. My fault. I'm making mistakes again here. I wanted to wait and let it retest here. And while it didn't respect here, it went all the way up for this trend line, and then it turned and it came down and it struggled at this red and bounced up, and then I ended up going out at 18, 20, and 22. So again, bad entry. Should have been in. Should have gave it some room to float all the way back up here. But it's interesting because it respected the red, broke and retested, and then it just blasted through it here. So tough trade. This guy is crazy. Again, my mistake, I guess. I see the low and I see the high on an hour. Starts peaking up. Bam, it breaks, does a doji. So when it came back, I bought it right here, thinking it's going to break and retest. Well, it plunged all the way down. But notice it never got to my black. It never got down here. I shouldn't have closed it. I should have held on. And then look at that, goes a mile. I could have had, 200-300 pips today. Darn it, I just made a few mistakes here. So again, I shut it down for a very small loss, but gave up 100 pips. 84, 62, 99, there's 30 some pips. So if I pop up, 30 is 60, and if I would have got it out around here, I mean, who knows? I could have had a lot of pips anyway. This was a nice trade. I read this perfectly. I just nailed it, but I missed the sell on the retest of the 99.96 red. So it's down. And here's what I see. It's down. It goes above. And then at the session open, it swings deep. Well, there's a buy right here because of this. Okay, so when it stair steps down and it doesn't resist here, it goes above, that tells me it's going up. This right here tells me it's going up. So I needed to buy it at this low here, and I missed it. So fine, when I put the thing together in my brain, I bought it at this level with spread. It popped, hesitated a second, man, and that thing just jetpacked right my way. It was beautiful, so I took it off, and I was pinching it up to the red. But here's the problem. When you're in a buy, you don't think sell. And like a dope, there's my sell. I should have shut down the buy, flipped it to a sell, take profits here, came up, never would have, might have stopped me out there before it continued down. But so I pulled some. And so anyway, those are some lessons learned for the day. Hope these are helpful. Please give us some feedback on this. Channel's out on YouTube. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, write a comment, subscribe, let us know your thoughts. All right, see you tomorrow.